What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for dropping by. Nolasco here. In this channel we talk about lifestyle and sneaker related stuff, and welcome to another sneaker invest episode. And today we have the what we sold on eBay. We got a few good ones that we sold, and first up this pair, this one. So I got this one like years ago from my other form of reselling platform, because this one I bought this one in liquidation. So been sitting on this one for more than 2 years maybe. Especially as you can see right there, special purchase from some members. So 56.36. So suggested retail price is $189, and it's just a painting, hand painted of the Eiffel Tower. So okay, so before I went to sneaker game, I was into a liquidation. So I buy stocks or return stocks from different store like Amazon, Sam's, something like that, and this came from that liquidation. That's been a while, been doing that. Sold this one for $40 plus buyer pay for the shipping, as you can see right there, $40, and the buyer pay for $33.95 shipping. But anyway, it's a good one that I been gone through some kind of liquidation reselling game before I went to sneaker resell. Alright, next one, Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 35 wide. Okay, so actually we sold two of this one and another, some kind of quick flip. Okay, so Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 35 TB4E, so that means extra wide. We bought this for $59.97 with the additional 30%. So when I did the review on this one, when I bought this, because the main thing why I did that is because this is extra wide. So be kind of familiar where you at, because where I'm at in the US, so some of them have a big foot, so some big foot needs a shoes too. So if you had to get a chance to find them in a good price, buy them, because especially running shoes, athlete shoes, weightlifting shoes, buy them if you could get a chance to find them in a really good price. And I found them for a really good price, and I'm willing to do a quick flip. That's why I bought them. Based on the research, they are really also not much of a reseller. We sold them for $65, as you can see right there. Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 35, sold them for $65, and the buyer paid for the shipping. So at least making more than 30% return of investment. Alright, next one, what we sold on eBay, we got the Nike Air Max 98 card purple, and there we go. I think this is my last pair, size 11, that's why I sold them for very high, and I think it should be the last pair on eBay. We sold this for $180, and it's free shipping. So as you can see right here on our calculator, 180, we sold them on 180. We pay for the shipping, which is $10. Buy cost is $75, and our calculator profit says we have an $82.23 profit return. So it's almost somewhere 109.57 return of investment. Boom. So it's a good thing I've sit this one for more than a year, and 100%, more than 100% return of investment. It's better than other stocks. Alright, next one, we sold this Nike Air Jordan 1 mid, which is the light smoke gray colorway. or the one should I call the Dior colorway. All right, there we go. So that's why I bought this one. It's because it's somewhat look-alike of the Jordan Dior colorway that's been sold, and retailers stopped selling them on the store because of what's going on right now, and the pair is hitting so much expensive. So as you can see right here, StockX showing Jordan 1 retro high Dior. They were selling for 9,900, and the lowest sale is 6,800. Oh, wow, last sale of 10k. Wow, that is size 10 and a half. So some of them are just, hey, I don't want to spend. Me too, I don't want to spend like those. That's a lot. So why would you spend a lot of money for just a pair of Jordan 1 with Dior, and you can just like wear them just the same this one? See, okay. And we sold this one for 185, and the buyer pay for the shipping. Here's the trick, and if you are trying to go been doing this for a while, if you have a pair of shoes that is more than 100 or 150, that's what I'm trying to do, is I have a pair of sneakers that I'm reselling for 150 or so, or more than that. I'm not accepting any return, especially in eBay. I would change the return policy that I'm not gonna accept returns, because the bad thing that's gonna happen is the buyer change their mind, they wear the shoes, and then they change their mind, and then they would like to return it, and this gonna be a loss for you if you're gonna let them return it, especially they already used it. Other trick that could use also is, do not, if you are selling some kind of a little bit hype or something like that, do not do a free shipping. I did the buyer pay for the shipping on this one, so just in case they really wanted to return it, then I don't have to return the full amount. Because if you do a free shipping and then they ask you for a return, and then you have to force to refund the whole thing, and you will lose the money for doing a free shipping. So number one, do not do a free shipping. So just in case they want to really return it, then you don't have to refund the whole amount. Then you have to only refund the one that they paid, except for the shipping cost. And also, if you have item that you are selling for more than 150, do not accept return on your listing, so that just in case they change their mind, you will not allowed to take that return, especially even though they will go to eBay and tell them the listing is no return. Okay, but if you don't want to do some kind of problems with returns, you could sell it anyway on Goat or StockX. All right, what do you think on this one? So let's just say 185 and the cost is 120, so my profit is like about 51.84. It's almost like 43% return of investment, so not bad for those. Haven't sit on them for a while, so still $50. And I was like put this one for very high price. When I did the listing, I got the highest price before when I did the listing. So I said, hey, if it's what's gonna happen with the Dior thing, I still got the more money return profit for me. Okay, moving on. Sold this Nike Tiempo Legend 7 SG Pro AC, and we got here soccer cleats. Let's take them out. And as you can see right here, Tiempo Legend 7 SG size 9. We sold them for 172. As you can see, it is 64. The buy cost is 64 and the buyer will pay for the shipping, and our profit shows 95.73, which is like 149% return of investment. Boom. All right, moving on with the last one we sold is the Timberland zip back, which is the size 11. It's somewhere right there. Well, I'm gonna take them out, so we got a bunch. Take that out. All right, there we go. So we got this zip kind of Timberland, and we bought this on clearance for $29.99, so almost like $30. And this is the part when I bought this one on Burlington, when they did some kind of 50% off. So this one had more discount, which is somewhere around $15. So if we calculate that with our calculator, so we sold this one for 147. We bought them for 15, and we are responsible for the shipping cost, so probably this one is $15 as well. Okay, so our profit is 106, and return of investment is, wow, 700.7 return of investment. Boom. Wow, that's a lot of return. So I've been sitting this one for like 2 months now, and it's when they did that is like during the first week of reopening of the store because of what's going on right now. Well, I'm happy to have this one. 109, 700% return of the investment. Boom. Wow. All right, that's all what we got and what we sold on eBay. So years, 4 months, 2 years on this one, and that is like 3 years maybe on the painting. Wow. And we have a quick flip on the Pegasus 35. So most of this one, what we sold on eBay, is more than 100%, almost 100% return of investment, except for that one, Jordan. But anyway, I hope you like what we sold on eBay. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you could apply this in your reselling. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Nolasco here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Mag-ingat po kayo. Bye-bye.